What's fun about an auction like this is that there's something for everybody.
The second day of the sale falls on Les Paul's 97th birthday. That's today.
So it's really great. All these items are not going to be now in one place. They all came from his home in Marlborough, New Jersey, and this is the diaspora of Les Paul. This is the distribution of his items, and they're going to end up in many different museums and locations around the world.
These are really Les Paul super fans. I mean, the people, they flew from New York, they really flew from all over the world to attend this auction. Plus, and we had thousands of people bidding on Julien's live.
Of course, he invented sound on sound, his huge microphones. We have an amazing collection of microphones.
I am delighted with my purchase because I've known Les for decades. I'm really pleased.
Well, I've been a long-time appraiser in the Antiques Roadshow. I was actually supposed to be in Boston today, but when Darren offered me one of the auctioneer's roles, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
To be known as the auction house that was chosen by the estate of Les Paul to sell his collection is very prestigious.
It's the 1951 Fender Nocaster, that's all I'm saying. Sticking to it.
Les Paul is associated with Gibson, and we had this Fender, which is the first Fender that Leo Fender gave to Les Paul in 1951, delivered from Leo Fender to Les Paul by Paul Bigsby. So that's three really iconic names in the guitar world.
We're at $110,000. $110,000, how about 120? 140, 150, 170, 180, and selling then at 180,000.
The Fender 1951 Fender Nocaster, we estimated it for 60 to 80,000. It sold for over $230,000.
It's few and far between when you find a really special instrument, and here you've got nothing but special instruments.
Well, you know, there's a lot of big players here, and they're going for the big stuff, and occasionally you can get lucky and slide something under the door.
We also sold Clunker number 3. You know, Les Paul had 3 guitars that were in the process of being formed and created, and this was the number 3. The other 2 are still owned by the estate and are in museums. But we sold that for over $120,000. So, you know, it's really great prices for historical guitars.
What we have is the only one that will ever be in private hands. The first 2 are in museums. So Clunker number 3, you know, I'm not surprised that people went strong for it.
It's been fun, actually. I mean, I've really enjoyed watching people buy guitars for amazing prices and just beautiful instruments. I mean, this is like a one-of-a-kind museum for 2 days, so it's great to see it. I bought a Fender Twin amplifier. I paid, I think, $1,900 for it. This is something here I think is definitely worth it. I got for a good price. The day went great. I mean, I'm happy that I got something. I mean, I was a little worried I was coming home alone, but hey, that's all right. I got something.
We have the Gibson prototype Les Paul Custom, 22.5, thank you. A 22.5 seated in the room, 40,000, 42.5. Next bid 45, 47.5, 50,000. Fair warning sign in the room at $55,000. 55, thank you.
He changed the pickups, he put in his circuitry and the things that he liked, and those are the pieces that obviously some of the really serious collectors and the players went really strong for.
This is the recording model. Let's use this on the Chester and Lester album. It's going to the Musicians Hall of Fame Museum in Nashville. It's a piece of history.
The 2-day auction was absolutely fantastic. It was our best auction to date, record prices.
Well, it went really well. I mean, we estimated the auction to bring $1 to $2 million, and it brought nearly $5 million, which, you know, is incredible. I mean, we're very happy, and the Les Paul estate's happy.
And we raised a lot of money for the foundation and for music education.
You know, and we want everybody to come to our auction in Beverly Hills, any auctions that we do, but if they can't, they can always go to juliensauctions.com.